This we are going to show you how to use a loop, okay, in Java. So first thing is you need to understand the syntax. Okay. So let's talk about syntax first. In Java we have three types of loops. One is while, right? While do, or just while loop. Yeah. And then for loop, and then do while loop. Now they're pretty much going to give you the same output or outcome. Okay. So let's look at syntax for while first. While expressions, like you have if expressions, true or false, right? Curly braces, and then you just do statement inside. Do that. When it's true, you're gonna do, right? Like if, right? Do true statements. But instead of if, you're just replacing with the word while, right? It's just like if, just with while. The difference is if it's only evaluate. If you look at if it's true, it's do this, and done, exit and do the following statement after curly braces. But for the loop, once it's true, it's keep doing. It's come back and do it again, and come back, do it again. That means if this expression always true, this gonna come like infinite. Keep doing it forever. Then we have to make sure that you have to add another line that make a counter or something to make this statement to be false, right? So you have to make expression false to exit, right? Then when it's true, it's do. When it's false, it's exit. It's not like if else, right? If else is do once and then exit for you, but loop just keep doing that. Then if I said I want you to write an application example to say the word hello 10 times, how would you do that? Then we can look at hello 10 times, meaning that we need a counter, right? A counter pretty much just evaluate less than 10. So that means you need to initialize, right? Initialize a counter, right? And if counter equal to 0 from the beginning, 0 is still less than 10. It's 0 because we never say hello out. Less than 10 is going to say do the to statement, which is 0 less than 10. We're going to say hello system.out right here, and make expression to be right approaching to the false, right? We don't want to make it false yet because it's only say hello once, right? So approaching to the false, let me just give you example. I said int count equals to 0, right? And then in this case, pretty much I'm going to evaluate this, right? By like count greater than or less than 10. If it's less than 10, it's going to be true, right? When it's true, it's going to do system.out.print hello, correct? After it's print hello, then it's only print once. how do we make expression approaching to false? We pretty much just need to increment your count every time. Count plus plus pretty much is equivalent to count equals to count plus 1. So you increment by 1. So that means, like I said, it will never exit. Like if it's going to go back and evaluate the expression again, which now counts become 1. 1 less than 10, it's going to print hello again, right? And then count becomes 2, and 2 less than 10, like I said, is never exit, right? 2 less than 10 is still true, print again. And then 3 less than 10, print again. 4, print. 5, print. 6, print. 7, print. 8, still less than 10, print again. 9 still less than 10, print again. 10 no longer less than 10, so it's exit, right? And do the following statement. So exit the loop. So it's going to print 10 times because we're starting at 0 to 9. So let's see. So like I said, this is pretty much just look like my pseudocode here. So I'm going to copy that. I said initialized count equals to 0 while count less than 10, right? I just copy that. And then just do this statement. And have to make count plus plus, right? This is just exactly what we try to do, right, on the pseudocode. And let me show you step by step. I'm going to want you to look at the count. So what I'm going to do, in Eclipse, we can just right click and make it stop at that point. Like we call toggle point. So, and hit on the debug, like the bug icon here. It's going to switch to this view. This view pretty much is going to let you trace on the values. So this is the output. Like for example, if I want to look at the count, I highlight the count, right click, and I can pretty much just watch. I'm looking for, I want to watch this, maybe here, right click. I want to add it here. Let's see if I can drag and drop. Let's run first, and then I can add later. So when you run, you can just do, let's run with the debug here, right? Click on it. There you go. So it's automated add for me here. Count equal to 0, right? I will try to add. And then you can look at, if you want to evaluate the whole expression, I can right click and there you go, watch, right? I can watch the whole expressions too. Like now, it's not seeing anything. That's why I just rate, because it's not in that point yet. If you wanted to do it in that point, right click and put it there. It's going to stop at that point. But our concern is now it's 0, right? It stopped there because I put a blue toggle point. So if I stop there, it's not doing that yet. Until I hit this to resume, or F8. So if I hit resume, it's going to say count equals to 1. Because count plus plus, and it jump back. You see the green, it's jump back. Alright, so if I actually add another toggle point, it's going to slow down. It's print once, hello, right? And I'm going to resume. Expression is happened to pass that already, so we switch back. So count 1, and then it's going to go print hello for a second time, right? And count plus plus is stopped there. If I hit resume, it's going to make it to 2 because that count plus plus, and it jump back because loop always jump back, right? Now 2 less than 10. Let's see if it's going to show us here. It's very fast. Yeah, it's very fast. So this means not really showing us much. But we see 2 is less than 10, right? Which is why I still do this, because true statement, right? We keep doing that. So it's print. Counts turn to be 3 now. And it's just keep looping like that. 4, 5. I just try to slow down the program by switching to the talker point and debugging mode. So now it's keep printing hello. See that? 8 now. Okay. 9. Alright, so it's 9 now. So how many do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So is it 9? 10. I have 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because starting from 0. So I already have 10 times. So it's supposed to stop now. So if I hit resume, it's going to change this to 10. 10 and jump back again. Is 10 less than 10? Let's say this expression should give you false. It's not really showing me. I actually want to see the result as false. Okay. So it should show as false, and then we press no 10 not less than 10. If you do resume, just exit and done, because we didn't do anything exit, right? But if I say the statement system.out.exit, it's going to say that afterward. And the program is complete. You print hello 10 times. And that is how you use loop. And now in Eclipse, if you want to switch back, like this is the pretty much just debug, right, views. Like you pretty much on the debug views. If you want to switch back, you have to go to Windows and go to just click on here instead. Right there. It's switching to Java view, the Explorer view, package Explorer. So you can switch the view from here, right? And that's pretty much how we print hello 10 times with the loop. And this is when you use while loop. Now, how about for? So we can show that in the next video then.